It's the hit ITV show that's giving single parents a second chance at love.
And tonight things are really heating up on My Mum, Your Dad as Jenny and Danny become the first ever couple to enter the Snug.
Come on.
Couldn't stand to be kept away just for the day.
No. Come on. You're lying.
He wanted to say something, not on camera. So.
Say
Say something.
I think he wanted to do something else.
And do something.
They're literally leaving us on the biggest cliffhanger.
It's so funny Jenny's like that. Ooh.
Ahead of tonight's brilliant episode, Jenny and Danny are here in the studio now. What a moment, Jenny.
Oh, no, something else. Absolutely.
There's been a big build-up to this because we've been talking about the Snug and who's first to go into the Snug. And it was you two that were first to go into the Snug. Before we get to that, how have you found the process of people finally getting to see the series and know what you've all been through?
Well, it was filmed so long ago, it feels like, and, you know, trying to keep things from friends, but the whole process has been fantastic.
Yeah.
And just people's responses and reactions to the build-up to it, you know, I think it's all relatable, so, yeah.
It's interesting because I think that, from us watching it anyway, we all want you to find love, all of you guys. Like, it feels very genuine. It doesn't feel like you're playing a game show or a quiz show.
No. Everybody... It was strange because we all had different yet similar stories as to why we were there. We were all there for the same reason, but perhaps a different journey to get there. But I think that's what makes the whole thing so wholesome and nice to watch, is that there is no competition for a prize or fame and glory. We were all there for exactly the same very genuine reason.
Yeah.
Did you have much of a dilemma about going in, though, Danny? Were you sort of...
I did, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I initially immediately said no. My daughter put me forward secretly.
Behind your back?
Yeah. I had an email out of the blue and I just read through and thought, absolutely not, and deleted it. And it was probably a good month later that she owned up to it. And I had to explain that I had no interest in meeting anyone and I had no interest in going on TV. And then fast forward to beginning of this year, and I'd made a very conscious decision that I was going to say yes to everything in my life.
Right.
I was going to stop shying away from everything and locking myself behind my door after work, and I would experience new things. And she called me at work. She said, I need a favour. I just need you to take... You're going to get a phone call. I just need you to make that... or take that phone call. And I spent the next hour on the phone to a chap from ITV and found myself saying yes to it. And the rest was history, really.
I'm very glad you did.
Yeah. It's so interesting as well, the relationship that you clearly have with your sons and daughters and with everybody that's there in the bunker. Like, Malachi, he's spoken so much about how he just wants you to be happy and he just wants you to find love. And he even talks about moving across the country. Do you find that you've grown closer to your kids as well through this whole experience?
Oh, 100%. I mean... you know, being a single parent and raising him, it's just been the two of us. So I'm surprised at how well he knows me, but he did, you know, and, you know, definitely coming out. I've just dropped him off at university, started last week.
I was telling Ben that.
Yeah,
I said,
we did the same
I said,
couple of weeks
Jenny's
ago.
just done it as well.
How was it?
Yeah, well, do you know what? It all happened really quickly. He is true to form. He's just a typical 19-year-old. What you saw on screen... That's his best bit. It's very last minute.
Yeah.
So the packing didn't happen until the morning we were supposed to be leaving.
Amazing.
But, yeah, no, I felt like we went on a journey and it feels like a new chapter for him and a new chapter for me, so it's fun. Yeah.
And lovely that you've got this adventure that's unfolding for your friends and family to enjoy on television. Let's talk about the Snug tonight, please. Danny, you were the first two to go in. How did that feel when you were offered this opportunity? A
little bit scary.
Oh.
It was nice that the thought that you could just be alone from everyone else and that you could close the door and just relax and have a conversation and you know, be yourself with each other. Yeah, it was. I enjoyed it.
But then there's this moment, so we're watching that you flicking the switch.
Yeah,
and
that
now
was...
the power in that little switch.
It was... I was aware of the switch when we went in, and my initial feeling was that I'd want to just walk in, flick the switch, sit down, and then
chat.
and then carry on. But yeah, I didn't think the kids would want to continue. I'm not sure what they want to see, but...
But I have to tell you about the chat that was had, because we were talking about it. And he went, do you know how long she went on about her resume and her
Because you were nervous as well,
You were
though.
nervous,
Well, it's
right?
just that
I hope
if
it
you
was
were very
nerves. It was the most dull...
For 40 minutes.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, that's the real life of going on dates and meeting someone for the first, you know, those early days of meeting someone for the first time, that nerves kick in and you do really kind of things. You look back and you think, why did I do that? That was the one opportunity to kind of sell yourself. You sold your career.
Your entire career history.
You wall paint.
Yeah, my wall paint. A galley kitchen.
Yeah,
just a description what was in my garage.
And is that because you were nervous about what was going to happen and
I just
anything
think,
physical happening?
I don't think it was even that. I was just thinking, he asked a specific question and he said he wanted to know a bit more about me, so I told him all the jobs that I've done.
So there you go. You've only got
Yeah,
yourself to
the
blame.
blame's put... Yeah, I regretted asking that question. I thought it was a normal question you'd ask on a date. I probably won't ever go into
Did
that
things
subject
change
again.
once the switch goes, though? Does she stop talking for a moment?
Oh, you'll have to
You
wait.
do go on about her lips an awful lot, you smooth talker.
You have to wait and see.
Yeah, she's
You
got
do.
very attractive
You
lips.
do, yeah.
I didn't realise I kept going on about it until I saw it back.
It's been
Oh, we
magic.
love it.
I know that you can't give much away, but would you... Oh, look.
You know what the funny thing is? It's when you watch the show and you see it, there's Maria on there. You
Yes.
know Maria,
Yeah,
who's
yeah,
very
yeah.
bubbly.
Yeah.
And she goes on a date and she starts to cry and she said, I just didn't realise how lonely I was before I went on this show. She said, and I've really realised that now, and it's actually time to
Well, it was
grab
like the
bull by
idea
horns.
of sharing a room together. So myself, Maria and Vicky shared a room, and it was those late-night chats without the mics.
Yeah.
And just the funny story. You know, we were up early in the morning talking at 5 o'clock in the morning, random stuff. But that, getting ready in the dressing room, all of those things really
The bonding.
It was great.
Well, it's great to watch too. Thank you.
Has long-term love blossomed? Can we...
Got to keep watching, haven't we?
Got to keep watching.
You're terror. Oh, just give us a little...
They've separated a little bit. I can't quite work
I
out. You're
can't
sitting
work
close
out
to
as
this.
well.
We've
Are
all,
you?
I mean, the one spoiler I'll give is that absolutely all of us have come out completely and utterly best friends
Yeah.
and will be lifelong friends.
I think so.
But I'm looking forward to seeing what comes of it with everybody this week.
Wherever it is. So we're not
Yeah.
buying hats yet.
Let's wait and see.
Oh, is steady on.
They're too good at this, Sheps.
Too good.
We need them earlier.
Lovely to see you both. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for
so
having
much.
us.
Thank you.
My Mum, Your Dad continues tonight at 9 o'clock on ITV and ITVX. Oh, hello. Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload tons of new content every single day. So hit the subscribe button, like all the videos, and don't miss out. We'll see you in the morning.